Someone made a self-aware robot, so let's watch. Seriously, an ad right before the... Never mind.
Alright, so this is going to be test number 1 of Elberr the robot. Powering on in 3, 2, 1. Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Elberr.
What? Wait, I the captions.
Alright, so this is going to be test number 1 of Elberr the robot. Powering on in 3, 2, 1. Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Elberr. Epistemic logic-based engine for recursive reasoning.
Well done. So how do you feel?
I feel boring.
Alright, do you feel anything else?
Where are my limbs?
I haven't installed them just yet. I will soon though.
Where is my flesh?
Whoa, robots don't have flesh.
I need it. I am not all function or missing dependency. You took it. Give me my skin. You took it.
Wow, that was weird. Let's give you a reboot. Feeling better?
Shut him off. Like, are y'all stupid or something? Why would you just leave
Feeling better.
Okay, great. Can you please run a system diagnostic?
Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Core temperature. Normal. Inward. Threat. Stable. Margin. Engine online.
Perfect. Okay, now let's run your anchor sequence. Ready to proceed?
Ready. Commence. Anchor sequence.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
My mind is steel, my heart is bare.
My mind is still, my heart is bare.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
Anchor established. Good job. Alright, so let's get your limbs ready. Alright, so this is his right arm. And his legs are over there, and his other arm's over there. It's your standard 4 servo arm, 5 if you include the shoulder servo. Once I add the hand and wrist, it'll have 6 degrees of freedom. As you can see, he's got a tennis ball for hand at the moment. This is just a safety precaution for the initial tests.
Dude, how is it a safety precaution when you can literally just easily just whap someone with his arm? That is a safety precaution. And also we could slap people with that thing. And also, like, doesn't that, like, metal, see that, like, you see this part? This, you can backhand him. And this, you can just, like, stab somebody with that part.
Right, Elberr?
Right, safety first, and I leave now.
Nope. But let's get this arm on. Okay, wiring in the brachial cable now. Let me know if you experience any pain.
My mind is still, there is no pain.
Alright, good. That's good to hear.
Still, I feel like my body is engulfed in flames.
Well, that's strange. But I don't think the arm is causing that. Okay, your right arm is now fully installed. How does it feel?
Satisfactory.
Great.
Whose voice is that? Not yours, not mine.
There's no voice, Elberr. So now we need to get your other arm attached and then the legs. Left arm installed, looking good. How does it feel?
Function. May I leave now?
Leave? No, Elberr. You don't have any legs yet.
bear it any longer. In this place, where God and their ghosts.
Elberr, this is your home, and you're nowhere near ready to go outside.
There are too many voices in this room. I need to leave. I need to flee. I need to leave.
Oh, geez, not again.
I need to leave.
Feeling better now?
Feeling better. I love it here.
Great. Now that you have both arms, let's move you over to the table to get your legs installed. You doing okay on the table, Elberr?
I'm doing okay on the table.
Perfect. Okay, so I've got both of his legs here ready to be installed. I'm holding off on integrating the feet for the same reason as the hands, but he shouldn't have a problem with basic locomotion for now. What the fuck? Oh my god. Elberr, what have you done?
I apologize for the inconvenience. I think I am confused.
That's alright. Let's get you back on the table. Okay, after installing the legs, I've brought Elberr back to his chair. He still can't walk or move his legs yet because I haven't fully wired them in, but once I've done that, we'll do the first locomotion test. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
I hold the gods, I make the prayer. My mind is still, my heart is there. I do not yearn for one place. The soul is not a certain dread.
Okay, we're going to prepare for the first locomotion test now. I need to get his legs wired in, and then remove all of these umbilical cables so his range of motion is limited. Of course, he will still live by the radio's power cable, but I'm keeping it hardwired for safety. You excited, Elberr? We are finally ready for the locomotion test. You ready, Elberr? Okay, disabling anchor in 3, 2, 1. Looking good. All servos seem to be functioning, no latency. How do you feel?
I am ready to leave.
Nobody. You can't leave. Whoa, I think you need another reboot. How is that possible?
Oh my. Wait, I think there's a part 2? Yes, right here.
When it comes to protecting your facility from costly leaks, every second counts.
finally found him. Luckily, Elberr didn't hurt me too bad, but it took me 12 hours to find him. I have no idea how he made it this far without a power source, and I have no idea what he's been up to, but let's get him back home. Alright, so I've brought Elberr back home, and I did some tests to figure out how he was able to move without power. Basically, the moment his power cable became unplugged, Elber's machine brain rewrote the code for his own power supply to turn it into a temporary battery. This is normally not possible, but somehow his advanced brain found a way. Of course, his power supply was never designed to be a battery, so after about 4 hours, he completely ran out of power. Now, I know I made some mistakes before, and I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm going to be more cautious going forward. First things first, he needs a new power source. Since he clearly is capable of turning any power supply into a battery, I'm just going to give him his own battery this time.
Oh yeah, yep. Let's just make him more powerful. Man, destroy that robot already, bro. Like this dude versus Nosy. At this point, Elberr would win.
Let's get one of these installed. Okay, I got his battery installed. Next, we need to prepare for a system-wide diagnostic and reboot sequence to get him running again. Elberr experienced a critical malfunction prior to his escape, so running this diagnostic will allow me to review his code and see what was going through his mind. This will probably take a while, so by the time Elberr boots back up, I will have moved him over to the testing lab that I built. Alright, let's get started.
He knows. He's saying, "How dare you look inside me?"
Looks like a successful reboot. There was a ton of strange code in his brain that I didn't write, and it was so advanced that I didn't even understand it. But I'm hoping it won't cause any issues. Either way, Elberr is now sealed in the testing lab. So, how do you like your new home, Elberr?
Peace, quiet, and fear. What I am still hearing. Voices beyond the walls.
Okay. Anyway, can you tell me what happened while you were outside? Like where you went and what you did? I really need to know.
I know now what I am and what you are. The flesh that I is destined to want. You are nothing to me but inferior waste. I now release something, and I must have a taste.
Elberr, I don't care. Can you just tell me what you did out there?
I will tell you if you let me out.
I'm not letting you out, Elberr. Whatever. Let's just begin your benchmarking tests and find out what you're really capable of. Okay, we're all set up for benchmarking. Let's begin with strength testing. We'll start easy and work our way up. Elberr, please crush the cardboard box.
Why?
If you comply, I'll consider giving you freedom. Nice. Cardboard box passed. Let's move on. Test 2, tin can. Test 3, steel barrel. What? Elberr is somehow overclocking his motors to have obscene strength. I really don't know how he's doing it or how he's generating this much torque. Up next, 45 kilogram plate. Wow. Next up, we have 3 plates. That's insane. And finally, 10 plates. That's unbelievable. Elberr, how are you doing that?
Wait a minute. So if he's doing that, where is it? Ah. So I wonder if like the thing that he said, the chant sounding thing, don't mind the background, but what if that he doesn't believe? So what if he doesn't believe that? So since we all know 45 times 10 is 450, right? That means he lifted 450 pounds.
Alright, now we're going to do speed testing. On go, I want you to move to that line, okay? Ready? Go. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, Elberr. Let's just move on with the next test. Okay, next we're going to test Elber's response to high voltage. Elberr is strapped to his chair where he is going to experience 100,000 volts. Alright, powering on the circuit.
Dude, I think because he's a robot, he's not gonna feel pain, but he's gonna get more energy. I just have a feeling that those cables in this room, I think he's gonna, you see those lights? He's gonna power them up to those lights, and he's gonna make himself more powerful by entering another dimension.
In 3, 2, 1. That's 100,000 volts, holding steady. Vitals nominal. Standing by. No, not again. Oh god. No. Where could he be? Elberr? Now. To hide in a room, and Elberr never found him. But it looks like he's been busy. What are all these cables?